Hello Leo, welcome to the Illest Illuminator. We are going to check in with the person on your mind and see what their current feelings are for you. So let's get it started. What is going on for Leo? What do you need to know in regards to your person? Ooh, very defensive, and a bit cold. Cold, defensive, and feeling like, I feel like there is some sort of big gap between the both of you, or there is some sort of distance, could be even restriction, and it does feel like it's coming from this individual. It looks like you really want to communicate, talk things through, really sort things out. You've been open for communication, okay? But you do come from a place of pain here. There is some sort of heartbreak, there is some sort of, hurt, okay? What are they feeling? What are they feeling? Because this could be that they are just simply going through a very tough time and they kind of like, ooh, 10 of Swords. It doesn't look very, look at that, 10 of Swords. 2 of Wands, Judgment, bottom of the deck is the Death card. So something definitely is ending here. And I hope, really, truly hope that it is all about some sort of feeling of betrayal, or something was just not going the way that both of you really wanted to. But the 10 of Swords and the Judgment with the Death card could definitely indicate that some part of this connection or relationship is ending, and hopefully it is talking about like the karmic energy that is probably ending. But for some of you, there could be like definitely a closure that is happening around this time, with someone from your past, with someone that, either they or both of you come to this conclusion of like, okay, something really needs to change. Something is definitely ending in order to have this new start, in order to go through this transformation. Let's see. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Okay. I feel like for you, Leo, there is a part of you that does understand why this is all happening, right? Like there is absolutely a part of you that feels like, okay, I don't know why I'm getting it, but like, it feels like all good things come to an end, and something is coming to an end here. There is absolutely no, it's inevitable. All right. And I feel like still throughout this energy, you come off very playful, very energetic, even very confident. Like for some of you, this might be like a natural ending where you're like, okay, this had to go the way that it's supposed to go. And it actually opens up new doors for you, a new door to kind of like branch out. So for some of you, this is an old relationship. And, sometimes I read in the comments that people talk about like, well, this is the past energy. Like it keeps on resurfacing. And it could also definitely be that during this full moon in Scorpio, finally, these energies kind of like accumulated, came back, could be even energetically, and you're finally letting go of an ex that you should have let go of a long time, right? That could definitely be the case for some of you, especially if this person is not in your life, or it's, it's an old residue energy and it keeps them resurfacing in your energy field. This could be like the ending of it, like the closure, the completion is finally happening, because the Death card with that 10 of Swords, Judgment, the World card, King of Swords, that's like all talking about like distance, kind of like an ending. And I really can't sugarcoat it just to make it sound good. So I hope that this was also what you've been aiming for, to really let go, to come to forgiveness, both of you, to really, divert your ways, go separate ways, and just be cool with that, right? Let's see how you feel about it. Let's see what your energy is. In the extended, I am doing the next actions from your personal side. So if you want to get more clarifies, you may want to check that out. What is your energy, Leo? Okay, you got the Magician, the Four of Cups, and the Emperor. Yeah, this does feel a little bit like, okay. The Four of Cups is always like looking back to the past. It's focused a little bit on the past, on things that we have missed out, or, you know, rejection, just not being very completed, right? And still with the Magician and the Emperor, you know how to get your energy and your power back. So throughout this disappointment that you are facing, this closed door that is happening in your life, you know, and you have a lot of power to actually, you know, take back your power and move forward. You know, that's what I'm seeing. And yes, it can be a little bit disappointing, right? The Four of Cups is absolutely that feeling of like, you know, maybe another ending, or you tried, both of you tried, but it didn't really push through the way that you wanted to. And yet you have someone also coming in that is going to be way more responsible, because maybe this person was not taking responsibility. They were, you know, putting all the blame on you, constantly were the one that was feeling betrayed or feeling hurt. And that could definitely also be very draining, right? If someone is constantly feeling that way. And I feel like this is going to be a new start for you coming in. Absolutely, I do see here with the Page of Cups, this could be a new love offer, or it could be new friendships. But absolutely, you do have happiness coming in. What is going to happen for you next? Oh yeah, the Devil. Well, the Devil, the High Priestess. Okay, this is, you know, when the Devil and the High Priestess comes about, it usually talks about like toxic energies, spiritual energies, spiritual, how do I say that? I mean, obviously, it's just, it could be just like, you know, black magic or something like that. It's like intuitively, you know, that there is some sort of energy that's been holding you back, right? So there is absolutely a need for you to do a spiritual cleansing, to do a spiritual detoxing, banishing, okay? Like these things are very important, especially if you've just gotten out of a very difficult chapter of your life, which ended in betrayal, or which ended in like a painful breakup. There could definitely be some energies that are causing interference here that you may need to spiritually cleanse off. All right, so maybe do an egg cleanse, and you will know if this is true if you are constantly feeling a sense of worry, anxiety, stress, you know, things like you can't sleep, you're constantly depressed, or not just depressed, but just like you can't get things done because you're overthinking, you're over worrying, you're full of anxiety. These are absolutely indications and signs that there could be some sort of spiritual interference that is a little bit toxic here, that you may really need to, you know, get spiritually cleansed off. And I will do a little bit of a singing bowl at the end, so I can kind of like help you to clear that off, or to help you to get focused in order to know what you need to do in your specific situation. Because when we are bogged down with this Devil type of energy, yeah, it can distract us a lot. And it could also definitely be something internal within you as well that keeps you sidetracking, that keeps you, you know, it could be spiritual bypassing. It could be you having also some sort of attachment that you need to get rid of. It could be anything. Yeah, see, you got balance with alignment and distorted energy. Exactly. Here we have it. Just a very clean and clear confirmation from Spirit that you may need to really cleanse off some distorted energies. And this is exactly what I said. Focus on your heart and not your head. And then we have balance and alignment. So spiritually, you may really need to get in alignment here and do some sort of chakra cleansing, work with your crystals, really invite and invoke spiritual tools to really get yourself cleared up. Okay, a spiritual bath, or doing some sort of candle ritual, chakra clearing, like anything that could get this energy off you. What do you need to release at the bottom of the deck? So there is absolutely something to release for you. And once that has been done, you can finally pour in love and out. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. Follow me on the extended. This will be an all signs extended, so only a one-time purchase, but you can view your sun, moon, and rising. And I do have a special offer of 11/11 instead of 22/22. So make sure to get that one, and also cross watch for your sign just to get more all-round information. Okay, that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope that this message helped someone out there. I know it was tough, but I know that you are a very tough person, and you know that you're going to get through it. So take care.